Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. Gorilla Monsoon, here with Mike today and with Booker T. And fuck. Get up. Do it again. Yeah, fuck. Stop falling over. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. Gorilla Monsoon, here with Mike today and with Booker T. And today on NXT, we are going to have Corey Graves doing the backroom talking. Gorilla Monsoon says speaking. Well, that's right, Gorilla Monsoon. Mike today says we're going to have a good show here today on NXT. Whatever NXT stands for, Mike today says. I know what it stands for, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike. I know what it stands for, Gorilla Mike. It stands for next. That's what it stands for, if it stands for anything. But you know what Booker T said there? Shit! You know, and some folks out there, and some folks out there, seem to think that it stands for something bad. Like it's like they want to name a show like they wanted to, have some kind of bad name for a show or something. So they said, oh, just call it NXT. Booker T says, would you stop? Booker T, NXT is not a short word for some bad word or something. I hardly doubt that WWE being kin friendly, I hardly doubt that WWE would make a show back in 2010 YL, which is still going on to this day, and I don't think they would name it some kind of bad curse word. Would you stop? Gorilla Monsoon says, Booker T. Mike today says NXT does not stand for anything, nothing bad. It stands for next. But there are going to be folks out there who think, oh, we don't know what it stands for, so, you should not go around saying a word unless you know what it means. Yeah, well, I hardly doubt these, Mike today says. Shit. No, not working. Well, I hardly doubt, Mike today says, that they would name a show for the wrestler learners starting in 2010 YL and say, oh, I got a cool name for it. Which name it some kind of bad thing. Which name it some kind of bad thing, Mike today says. Give me a break too, Booker T. Well, Gorilla Monsoon says, it seems that we have Cody Rhodes here, the Vinlander Nightmare, and we saw him, I believe we saw him on Rampage or Ramfru when he wrestled Wonder Woman. Gorilla Monsoon says, yes we did, Mike today said. We did see that match, and that was his first match here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering since getting that offshoot of him. Alright, Cody Rhodes says. I know a lot of folks out here, I know a lot of folks out here, Cody Rhodes says, always wants to know, what is my goals in the Toy Wrestling Gathering? What am I going to do? Well, to be earnest with you, ending the saga. Now, everyone knows about my kin. Everyone knows, the Rhodes kin, the Runnels kin. my father, Dusty Rhodes, but also known as Virgil Runnels Younger. And then you also know my older brother, who went sundry ring names, including Dustin Rhodes, Gold Dust, Black Rain, Seven, and Dustin Runnels. And we all know that my sister, she runs the Turnbuckle skilled wrestling business that we had a long time ago, at least my father did. Now, even though my father and my older brother did a lot in the wrestling business, and how I done a lot too, the one thing that my father and my older brother never ever got to do in TWF or NWE was to be the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. I mean, that was just something that my father, my older brother, we never ever, got booked in that. But then again, yeah, I take it back, because yeah, my father did at least win the NWA heavyweight winnings like 2 or 3 times. And winnings I'd go on to win once. But as far as winning anything in WWE, it never really happened. Unless you count winning a WWE 4-1 rights winning as something that my older brother did, and So anyway, long saga short here. My goal is to be the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. Well, first off, Cody, I just want to say, Wonder Woman says, I just want to say thank you for being a stand-up man that you are. Thank you for being one of those wrestlers that comes in and has a good on-look for the skilled wrestling business. Now, we do know that, yes, your father, the Vinlander Dream, he was known for being a wrestler. He was also known for being a booker and all those other things he was known for. And yes, your father did go on to win the NWA heavyweight winnings, I would think at least 3 times. He may have won the WWE 4-1 Reich winnings when it was still the MACW 4-1 Reich winnings. Your older brother, Dustin Rhodes, won that winnings 2 times. He won the Interland Body winnings at least 3 times, the hard middle winnings. But I'm not going to take away from you, because at the end of the day, you're OVW heavyweight fighter, OVW Farseer fighter, WWE tag team fighter with Teddy DiBiase Younger and Goldust and Jey Uso and all that. And also being a former NWA heavyweight fighter, ROH heavyweight fighter, AEW TNT fighter. But yeah, you never did get that one big win. You didn't win the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Well, Wonder Woman, that is true. But I am going to end the saga that started so sundry years ago. And I think that if you want to have another match with me, I'm open-minded to that, Cody Rhodes says. Now, I hope that I'm going to be the one wrestling for the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings at Wrestle Dream 1, but I don't really think I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Well, we do know one thing, Gorilla Monsoon says. Cody Rhodes and Wonder Woman, they might want to wrestle, they may want to fight, but we only know one fella who can make that happen. Alright, Astronema says, I know, Cody Rhodes, you had your match with Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman, you want to have a match with Cody Rhodes again. Now, since I am the nearest thing that the TWF has to Adam Pearce and Nick Ambris, and Ava Rain and Santino Marella, I say we're going to have this match happen right here, right now on NXT. Well, we just heard from Astronema that we're going to see Cody Rhodes and Wonder Woman 2, and I wonder what Cody Rhodes is going to have to do to at least get his saga, to end his saga here in the Toy Wrestling Gathering, Gorilla Monsoon says. Well, I can tell you one thing, Mike today said. Cody Rhodes has come from a well-known wrestling background. We all know his father, the Vinlander Dream, Dusty Rhodes, who had been in sundry wrestling businesses over the years and had gotten the onlook of, followers and wrestlers alike. And we also know that Dustin Rhodes, also known as Gold Dust or, Black Rain or Seven, has at least done so many things in his wrestling in his time, but he's never was a heavyweight fighter. Oh, Mike today says, oh, so let me tell you right now, Booker T says, Cody Rhodes doesn't look like, like he's much of a fighter right now, Booker T said. Whoa, Wonder Woman just gave him the Wonder Cutter. A take on the Cody Cutter. And now Wonder Woman's going to get ready to do Round Street on him, but Cody Rhodes gets out of the way. Yeah, Cody Rhodes is just one of those wrestlers that just is not happy with how his calling went. He was in WWE, TNAW, NWA, ROH, AEW and WE, and he isn't happy about how things went, Booker T says. Would you stop guilting and shaming Cody Rhodes for wanting to end end the saga which started sundry years ago, Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, Mike today said, you need to stop that too. I'm only telling the truth. And Cody Rhodes did the Cody Cutter on Wonder Woman, and now he's going to do the Round Street on Wonder Woman. It looks like this match is going to be over, Gorilla Monsoon said. Yeah, and whoever put red shit all over Cody Rhodes' leer, didn't think highly of him, Booker T said. Oh, please. We don't know who put that red shit on his leer or not before we got him from the Vinlander fifth metal, Gorilla Monsoon said. Stop saying that now. Would you stop? Well, Mike today said, here comes the Fight Lord now. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner. The Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, we just know that Cody Rhodes has won his match here today on NXT against Wonder Woman. Now, you might think, Gorilla Monsoon said, that might put Cody Rhodes into at least fighting for the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings, Gorilla Monsoon said. Well, I hope so, Mike today says. Because Cody Rhodes putting in all the time, putting in all the work, something good has to come out of that. I can tell you one thing, Gorilla Mike. Cody Rhodes can put in the time, he can put in the work. But if it's not in the booking, it's not in the writing. Oh, would you be earnest, Booker T, and stop saying those things about him? Alright, now shift it away now to Corey Graves. Yes, thank you, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike today. I'm going to be talking with the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, we know that you come from a wrestling background. Your father and your older brother were former skilled wrestlers. Your sister also runs, the wrestling business. And you say you want to end the saga, end the tale. What is that saga until you want to end? Me becoming the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. Like me becoming the WWE heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. See, if I can do two things in WWE and TWF, I got a lot of onlook for Seth Rollins, don't get me wrong, he's a good friend and all. But I do think that we would have a great match. And I don't know who I got to talk to make that happen. Well, I can tell you one thing, Cody Rhodes. Whatever happens, hopefully you will get your match at Wrestle Dream 1. Yeah, that's something. And Cody Rhodes says, hopefully by the end of this year, by the end of, Wrestle Madness 40, Night 1, Night 2, or Wrestle Dream 1, hopefully you're going to see me as not only the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter, but you're also going to see me as the WWE heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. Well, that was my talk with Cody Rhodes. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike Today. Thank you, Corey Graves, for talking with Cody Rhodes, the Vinlander Nightmare. And that's all the time we got here for NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, Mike Today, and Booker T. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Might.